Hello students, welcome to the online session in chemistry. In previous class we have discussed aldol condensation. Okay, now we will discuss cross aldol condensation. What do you mean by aldol condensation? Listen, aldol condensation is nothing but a condensation of two molecules of aldehyde or ketone which contain alpha hydrogens in presence of dilute sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide to form a aldol as the product. Now in this class we will discuss what happens if we take two different molecules of aldehyde or two different molecules of ketone. When two different molecules of aldehyde or two different molecules of ketone are subjected to aldol condensation, that process is called cross aldol condensation. Okay. Now we will discuss the cross aldol condensation with an example. Listen. Cross aldol condensation. Cross aldol condensation. See, what is cross aldol condensation? If aldol condensation is carried out between two different molecules of aldehydes or ketones, is called cross aldol condensation. For example, listen all of you carefully. When acetaldehyde and propanaldehyde when acetaldehyde and propanaldehyde are condensed in presence of dilute alkali, that is dilute alkali over here is sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Dilute alkaline solution to give mixture of four products. How many products are formed? 4 products are formed. Okay. See how 4 products are formed. In aldol condensation, what happens? We are going to get only one product. Okay, that is aldol. But over here, you are going to get a mixture of 4 different products. Listen. Acetaldehyde, nothing but ethanol. What is that? Ethanol. See, we will discuss this cross aldol condensation case wise. Case 1 is acetaldehyde adds to propanaldehyde. Acetaldehyde adds to propanaldehyde. Propanaldehyde, you know, nothing but propanol. Okay. CH3 CH2 C double bond O H. All of you look at the reaction carefully. acetaldehyde. I can write acetaldehyde is nothing but ethanol, is nothing but CH3 C double bond O H. See what will happen. Yesterday you know already the process mechanism for cross aldol condensation is same as that of aldol condensation. There is no difference at all. Okay, you remember this point and follow the same thing. Over here you know this is a negative and this carbon carries positive, and over here this is H plus. Okay, means partial positive partial negative. You know what is the role of dilute sodium hydroxide? It act as a base, abstract alpha hydrogen from the any one molecule of aldehyde to produce carbon anion. What it produces? Carbon anion. That carbon anion attacks what? Another molecule of aldehyde. See over here, this C minus attacks what? C plus, and this O minus abstract H plus. Same mechanism. Okay, there is no change at all. CH3 CH2, you keep everything as it is. Over here it becomes OH after addition of what? H plus, and this is CH. This carbon is attacked by this carbon anion. Okay, now I can write this CH2 as CHH. Okay, remaining thing you write down as it is. Now this one followed by heating to eliminate water molecule. It eliminates what? Water molecule. Okay, like this. Over here the product is CH3 CH2 CH2 CH. See over here there is after elimination of water there is a formation of what? New double bond over here. You write down double bond CH C double bond O C double bond O H. Okay, if you name this one, this is 1 2 3 4 5. What is the name of this compound? Pent 2-ene pent 2-ene 1-ul. Pent 2-ene 1-ul. This is a case number 1 where acetaldehyde adds to propanaldehyde. I added acetaldehyde to propanaldehyde. Case 2 is, what is case 2? Propanaldehyde adds to acetaldehyde. Propanaldehyde adds to acetaldehyde. See, now propanaldehyde, it adds to what? Acetaldehyde. You write down acetaldehyde as it is, that is CH3 C double bond O H plus. You know propanaldehyde is nothing but, I can write propanaldehyde as a, see over here you just look at this one, CH3, yes, CH3 CH2 C double bond O H, dilute sodium hydroxide, both are same. Okay, over here alpha hydrogen, this is abstracted by the dilute sodium hydroxide. Okay, same thing will happen, but just what I am doing, I am writing directly. Okay, write down. What is the product? CH3 CH OH, CH is there, And over here there is a C. Over here you look at this one. This H is added. Only remaining thing is CH. Shall I write this as a C? Over here H is there and CH3 is there. Okay. C double bond of H. Which is followed by heating eliminates water. H2O. Water. Okay. It eliminates water. What is the product? CH3. Okay. CH3. CH. Okay. Over here there is a formation of what? Double bond. Double bond. And CH3. This H is removed as a water. C double bond O H. Oh, see what is the name of this compound? If you look at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Substituent is there at the carbon number 2. Substituent is present at carbon number 2. It becomes 2-methyl but 2-in-1-al. Understood? We look at these two names. Are the names the same? No. Both the names are different, then compounds are different. Means acetaldehyde adds to propanaldehyde gives one product, and propanaldehyde adds to acetaldehyde gives another product. Both will not provide water. Same means what I am telling actually, A adds to B. A adds to B is not same as that of B adds to A. Understood? Okay. Both will provide water. Different products. See, these are the two cases. These are nothing but a cross aldol products. Cross aldol condensation is nothing but aldol condensation carried out between two different molecules of aldehydes or ketones. I took two different molecules of aldehydes. Understood? Okay. Now, another two possibilities. Listen, when simply I will explain. See, over here space is not available. What I will do, I am going to rub this one. Please remember the name of these two compounds. For more clarity, what I will do, I will rub this one, case number 1, and I will write the name of the compound over here itself. See, first, what is the compound formed? First compound is pent 2-in-1-al. Compound number 2 is, what is this? 2-methyl but 2-in-1-al. Okay. These are the two compounds formed by cross aldol reaction. Now, another two products are simple aldol condensation products. Another two products formed during this reaction are simple aldol condensation products. See, in simple way, if you take case number 3, I will complete all the cases. Later I will explain about this reaction, in how to remember this reaction in a very simple manner. Okay, what is case number 3? See, case number 3 is acetaldehyde adds to acetaldehyde. In previous reaction, what actually we discussed? Acetaldehyde adds to propanaldehyde and propanaldehyde adds to acetaldehyde. Now in this case number 3, we are going to discuss acetaldehyde adds to what? Acetaldehyde is nothing but what? Is nothing but aldol condensation. Okay. What will happen when acetaldehyde adds to acetaldehyde? You know already, we have discussed this in a previous class. double bond O H. Is it right or not? This is what? Positive, negative. See, this is a negative attracts positive and positive attracts negative. This happens in presence of dilute sodium hydroxide, CH3, C over here it becomes CHOH, CH2 can be written as, this CH2 can, H over here added to the O minus, CH2 can be written as CHH, C double bond O H. On heating eliminates water, CH3, it eliminates water, CH3, CH double bond, CH, C double bond O H. What is the name of this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? But 2-ene, at the carbon number there is double bond, but 2-ene 1-al. See, this is the third product, but 2-ene 1-al. This third product, that means case number 3. One more case is there. What is that? Case number 4. What is case number 4? Case number 4 is, that is also aldol condensation only. Propanaldehyde adds to propanaldehyde. Propanaldehyde adds to propanaldehyde. Means CH3, CH2, C double bond O H. One more propanaldehyde can be written as, can be written like this. Okay. For your convenience, means to make you understand the concept very easily, I am writing like this. Okay. Don't get confused with the structures. This is what C minus H plus O minus C plus. Just addition. Just an addition of what? That is propanaldehyde to propanaldehyde molecule. CH3, CH2, see over here CH, it becomes what? OH, CH is there. This can be written as CH3 and C double bond O H. Heat this one. Eliminates what? It eliminates H2O. Okay. Elimination of H2O. Water eliminates. What is the product? CH3, CH2, over here CH double bond, CCH3. Okay, this H is eliminated, CH3 is there, C double bond O H. Okay, now name this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the name? Over here at the carbon number 2 there is a substituent 2-methyl pent 2-ene 1-al. Means what is the fourth product? What is the fourth product? 2-methyl pent 2-ene 1-al. See, if you observe these reactions, this cross aldol condensation, over here 4 different possibilities are there. 4 different possible products are formed. For example, listen. What is the name of fourth product? Fourth one is 2-methyl pent 2-ene 1-al. Am I right? Okay, see over here, if you look at the reaction, whenever during cross aldol condensation, if both the molecules of aldehydes or ketones contain alpha hydrogen, let us imagine I took A and B. A and B are the two aldehydes or ketones, both contain what? Alpha hydrogen. Then four possibilities. One is A plus B. This is the first possibility. Second one is B plus A. Third one is A plus A. Fourth one is B plus B. The same thing I explained over here. These two are cross aldol products, and the remaining two are aldol products. Remember over here, these two are, what are these two? These two are cross aldol products, and these two remaining are aldol products. Have you got? Okay, this is regarding what? Aldol, cross aldol condensation. Understand? Now after cross aldol condensation, see, these are the reactions. One is the aldol condensation and another one is the cross aldol condensation. These are the reactions. These are the reactions which takes place only when both aldehyde and ketones, they contain what? Alpha hydrogens. Now, if alpha hydrogen is absent, in such a case, what will happen? Okay, we will discuss next a named reaction, that is, listen, when, for example, when formaldehyde reacts in presence of concentrated sodium hydroxide, when formaldehyde reacts in presence of concentrated sodium hydroxide, it undergoes simultaneous oxidation and reduction to form sodium salt of carboxylic acid and alcohol. You know already that, listen over here, if in previous year itself you studied simultaneous oxidation and reduction, such a type of reactions are known as disproportionation reactions. Those are known as what? Disproportionation reactions. What are disproportionation reactions? The reactions are redox reaction in which a same compound undergoes simultaneous oxidation as well as reduction. Means, for example, chlorine itself undergo oxidation as well as reduction. Cl becomes Cl plus 3 as well as Cl becomes Cl minus 1. Okay, Cl becomes Cl plus 3 is oxidation, Cl becomes Cl minus 1 is a reduction. Is it right or not? Where chlorine itself undergoing what? Simultaneous oxidation as well as reduction. If the same compound, if it undergoes simultaneous oxidation and reduction, such a type of reactions are known as disproportionation reaction. Over here also same thing happens. What happens actually? Over here, formaldehyde is a aldehyde which doesn't contain what? Alpha hydrogen. You remember, that's what I told you. If the aldehyde taken, if it has not containing alpha hydrogen, then what will happen? Then such a type of compounds, they follow what? Simultaneous oxidation and reduction in presence of concentrated alkaline solution. Okay, this reaction, this is known as a Kenny-Zarose reaction. Which reaction? Kenny-Zarose reaction. Understood? What is Kenny-Zarose reaction? When aldehyde doesn't contain alpha hydrogen, reacts with concentrated sodium hydroxide, it undergoes simultaneous oxidation and reduction, which is called disproportionation, to form what? A sodium salt of carboxylic acid and a corresponding alcohol is formed. Okay. See, one more important note over here. The note I would like to provide you is that in this reaction, see, this is a very important one. In this Kenny-Zarose reaction, there is a hydride ion transfer takes place. H minus transfer takes place from one molecule of aldehyde to another molecule. This is a very important note over here. Such a type of hydride ion transfer will not take place in all the reactions. Only rare reactions are there where this hydride ion transfer takes place. Okay. Now we will go through the reaction. Formaldehyde is such a aldehyde where alpha hydrogen is absent. Over here alpha carbon is not there. Then there is no question of alpha hydrogen at all. Okay. Such a two molecules of aldehyde which doesn't contain alpha hydrogen reacts in presence of concentrated sodium hydroxide. The product is, see, very simple, HCOONA plus CH3OH. I told you, sodium salt of carboxylic acid, this is nothing but sodium formate, and this is methyl alcohol. Actually, for the point of syllabus, there is no mechanism. You need to remember this one. This itself is enough. Even though I will explain the mechanism in only one or two steps, okay, to make you more understand. See, actually what happens, if you remember this one, same thing will happen when you take aldehyde which doesn't contain alpha hydrogen. First what happens, initial step, sodium hydroxide is a strong base. The OH minus ion, you know, Na plus OH minus, you know, over here this is a oxygen is a more electronegative and carbon carries positive charge. Now this OH minus attacks this carbon. CO minus, see over here, listen carefully. OH attacks over here. Okay. There is a H. This is step 1. Now what happens? One more molecule of aldehyde comes into picture. Now, over here hydrogen which is attached to the carbon, carbonyl carbon, this transfer occurs. See, when this bond gets, this negative charge gets shifted between carbon and oxygen, at the same time this H attacks this one. I have shown, see, I have shown like this because H takes electron of what? Carbon also. It takes electron from the carbon, means it now transfer as a water. Transfer as a H minus hydride ion. This is plus, you know, this is minus. Yes, attack takes plus. You write down corresponding. Oh, what happens over here? H C double bond O OH. H C double bond O OH. Okay, acid is formed, plus remaining is, this is over here already H is there. See, I will write clearly. CH, one more H attached to this carbon. Over here it becomes what? O minus. Now this is highly basic oxide anion. Okay, what it does actually? This is highly acidic because carboxylic acid it eliminates H plus very easily. Being a more acidic in nature, it takes what? H plus and O minus. Listen, initially over here OH minus only attacks, Na plus is there in the solution. Now that Na plus, it balances this O minus. O minus balanced by what? Na plus to become what? ONA plus, it becomes CH3. O minus takes H plus to become what? CH3OH. What is see? What I wrote over here? Just to look at the product. This is nothing but what? Kenny-Zero reaction. This is a very special step in this process. Okay, this transfer of hydride ion. You need to remember this point in regarding what? Kenny-Zero's reaction. Okay, you can take a benzaldehyde. You can take what? Benzaldehyde also, because benzaldehyde also doesn't have what? Alpha hydrogen. See, my request to all of the students, to everyone, is that please note down while watching the videos. And one more thing, have a concentration on the video lecturing classes, because just if you are disturbing yourself while watching the video, you can't concentrate on the subject what I am teaching. Please, my request is, watch the video properly and have a pen and paper. Please note down everything, because noting down everything while watching the video is very important. Just looking at the video and giving it up is not important. Okay, all of you follow this one. It's my kind request to all the students. Okay, now next example I will take one more example regarding this Kenny-Zero's reaction itself. See, that example is benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde also doesn't have what? It doesn't have alpha hydrogen. You see, this is alpha carbon. Over here all the valencies of carbon are already satisfied. There is no hydrogen at all. Now if two molecules of benzaldehyde reacts each other, see in your book they have provided directly over here, they wrote 2, just they balance the equation. I am writing separately, 2 molecules of benzaldehyde reacts each other in presence of concentrated sodium hydroxide. Okay, what is the product? See, one molecule of aldehyde becomes what? Alcohol, and another molecule of aldehyde becomes acid. Okay, which acid? COONA plus sodium salt of benzoic acid, that is sodium benzoate is formed plus benzyl alcohol is formed. What is the product? Benzyl alcohol means CH2OH. See, one thing I told you over here, simultaneous oxidation and reduction takes place. You should tell me which one undergo oxidation and which one is the reduction. See, formation of this sodium salt of carboxylic acid, this is nothing but an oxidation process. See, over here only one oxygen is there. If you observe this one, over here, this formation is nothing but this is oxidation. This is oxidation. Only one oxygen is there. You added one more oxygen over here. Addition of oxygen is known as what? Oxidation. Okay, and another molecule undergo what? Reduction. That I told you. This undergo reduction. How? Aldehyde is converting into alcohol. This I told you in the beginning of this topic. Okay, to start with this topic I explained to you these conversions. Okay, conversion of aldehyde into alcohol is nothing but what? Reduction, because it happens by the addition of water, hydrogen. It happens by the addition of oxygen. When you add oxygen, that is oxidation. When you add hydrogen, that is reduction. Understood? Means a same molecule, that is benzaldehyde only. A benzaldehyde, it is undergoing what? Both oxidation as well as reduction. Okay, with this Cannizzaro reaction I am going to wrap up today's class. Remaining part of this topic we will discuss in next class. Thank you.